Mind philosophy discusses the insights from some of the greatest thinkers over time. It will also demonstrate how their wisdom can be applied against the complexities and challenges we face in modern society. It's how philosophy can be used as a vehicle to produce a better version of who we are and how we interact within ourselves and each other. We have learnt much, and perhaps still coming to terms with what we experienced through COVID. We cannot underestimate the overt health effects and the several millions of people who died and left others to grieve. There are also the covert effects, the adjustment of not being able to socialise, the loneliness of isolation, the relationships that were lost. We often take the relationships we have for granted. And I mention COVID, that through all of this, it was during this time, while we were in isolation, that we realised how precious these associations were. On this video, featuring Alain De Botton's The School of Life, I spoke about how we needed to engage ourselves as a means to identify who we are. For this video, through this same wisdom, I'll be talking about how we engage with others to rekindle perhaps the things we little realise about each other. Look out for my other Alain De Botton videos. His writings are so insightful and easy to grasp, which cover the very things in life that we grapple with more to come. Click the links in the description. It's a common characteristic of all people to judge each other, no matter who we are. And we constantly ask the best out of others. It is part of the romanticism of life that we ask others to be equally charming and completely considerate of our feelings, little realising our own weaknesses. As even among whom we know, our most heartfelt charm and sentiment isn't held for their strengths, but their weaknesses. Our greatest charity towards another is not one of gifts, but of kindness and compassion, as we'll always at some point of our lives be on the verge to ask someone for their forgiveness. It was even the ancient Greeks who used fate, which was the gods' way of managing our misfortunes, as the hero of their tragic stories was also the villain. And what this tells us is that through all the people that we encounter, there is a complexity that surrounds that we don't often realise when we expect so much from each other. Through understanding our weaknesses, realising that it is our pain that leads us into psychosis, allows us not to view our faults in isolation, but in its context. As to be void of any weakness is literally fantastical. We often think that others are not as troubled as we are, even among those in authority. Yet, they still crave the same sense of normalcy, a hug and a kiss to settle our brows from bewilderment. We often don't realise the impact of our mood, as to determine what a person means to us is something that requires something deeper than just a glancing suspicion. It's almost like that we need to be like a diplomat to fully understand and appreciate the complex intricacies of our fellow human beings. The diplomat is never defensive or takes criticism personally, and never inflames our instinctive obsessions and constantly has the bigger picture in mind. They do not aggravate situations, invite sympathy rather than disgust. They don't always try to teach a lesson nor portray themselves as a hero. As a diplomat knows what the human animal is, they understand how many problems are going to beset even a very good marriage, business, friendship or society. To see compromise as a necessary requirement for getting by in a radically imperfect world. If we consider the delicacy of who we are, the physiology of our bodies and psychology of mind, we realise that there is a fragility in all of us. We pride ourselves as being individuals, yet among our shield of armour, we are universal in sharing our moments of absurdity, a checkered childhood upbringing. We've all been disappointed at some point of our lives. Not all of us share the skills of the worldly diplomat. It does not, though, require one to realise that we are all prone to suffer. We just don't know this during the struggle of our own battles. It was during such times as COVID that can give us an opportunity to refresh our commitment to life. And by understanding our indifferences, can improve our skill to be better communicators, better partners, friends, family, parents and siblings. As it is only from the depths of our isolation that we can truly understand the idiocy in us all. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button and subscribe to the Mind Philosophy channel, and leave your comments and tell me the videos that you want to see. I look forward to seeing you on our next journey.